back to Summit Sunrise. I'm here with some of my very favorite guests. This is Father Doyle and Princess Chanel. And if you've been a fan of Summit Sunrise, you know that typically we go all out for a Halloween show, and I'm going to be missing it this year because this is officially my last day here at TV8 Summit. So part of my TV8 family, Father Doyle and Princess Chanel, knew how important my Halloween shows are to me. So I'm so excited you guys, you brought your costumes early. So Chanel, she has quite the responsibility as being a princess, yeah? Yeah?
What are you the princess of, Chanel? We're calling her Princess Blue. Princess Blue Chanel.
I like that. Why Princess Blue?
Because I'm wearing a dress of blue.
And what are you in charge of?
All the blue stuff.
All the blue, she's in charge of all the blue things in the world. I like that.
Yeah, water and
that's
sky.
a big job.
It's a lot.
It is a big job.
Pick two of them.
Right, just for a few. Now Father Doyle, when he's not being a father, also has another job as a realtor here in Summit County.
Yep.
And you've been doing real estate for how long?
I've been doing real estate for over 25 years and over 20 years up here.
Wow. Okay. So a little bit of experience.
A tiny bit. And a little bit of experience as being a father.
Right.
A real father.
Right. A real
well,
father.
not the other one's not a real father too.
Right. Just a whole different scenario. Now, when it comes to real estate right now and kind of the market, let's say whether you're a princess or a priest or maybe like a ski bum, what's available out there? Is there a lot as far as things that are on the
Well,
market?
I mean, I think the beauty about Summit County, there always is a host of opportunities that exist out there, whether you're looking for a property right at the base of slopes, whether you want to be tucked in the woods, whether you want to be on the golf course, whether you just want to be a little bit more isolated than some other properties. So it's amazing that the opportunities exist from a price standpoint. Just to use Keystone, for example, you can get ski and ski out properties that they're under $100,000, and it's a studio, but to think about that price point compared to what other opportunities exist in other areas, it's quite phenomenal.
Right, and that's not something that you're typically going to find in some of the other ski resort towns that we have across Colorado. Now, when it comes to the market, do you feel like this is a good time to buy? Is it looking pretty good out there?
Yeah, I mean, doing this for 20 years up in this market, you always can kind of see markets going up and down, and we had a correction just like the rest of the country. And a lot of the country's coming out of that. Denver, for example, in the Front Range of having some great appreciations in properties. And we, up here in Summit County, have seen a big increase in activity, and we've seen a slight increase in pricing there. So, it's not an absolute, but I'm kind of seeing that the market is coming on up, and I think that the person that's getting involved today as a buyer is going to be very happy if they look at 4 to 5 years out from now.
And you're somebody that can definitely help get them all of that information. And I do love the fact too that if you are looking for real estate here in Summit County, that Doyle started off here as, I don't know that you were ever a ski bum. Were you ever really like a ski bum?
I don't know about a ski bum, but I had to do like a lot of people here. I mean, people come up here, work several jobs. So I had 3 jobs when I first came here. And real estate ended up being the full-time job. And as you kind of said, fortunately, met my wife and had some kids, and it's been a great place to raise kids. And I think that's another thing that you relate to is that there's a lot of families that do come up here. Yes, there's a lot of couples or individuals that I deal with in business, but there's a lot of families, and to be able to share those opportunities and special little places to go and stuff like that, I think that's what makes another special aspect about Summit County.
Well, and I think that really sets you apart when it comes to real estate, because you've been through all these different life phases up here in Summit County, and along with the real estate to go with it. And so whether you're looking for a studio or maybe a multi-million-dollar home, Doyle can definitely get you started and get you all the information that you need. And we've talked about this before. There was once upon a time I looked at a place up here, and this realtor, it was really not good. I knew more about this property than he did. I don't know much. And I know, I left that feeling like I don't want to buy this, the most expensive thing I've ever bought from somebody that doesn't even know about it. So when it comes to knowledge and experience, you're not going to find better here in Summit County. Now, how do people get a hold of you guys? Because
I think they threw some stuff up there. There's my phone number and my.
And that's your cell phone number, right?
That's my cell phone number.
That is impressive.
You have to be our job is really 24/7 when you're a realtor, and I think that we, Dave and I try to put the special effort, kind of what you said. At the end of the day, you want to treat people like you want to be treated, and you need to educate them on the market. And the only way someone's going to make a decision whether they want to buy a $100,000 property or a $1 million property is to really know what exists out there. So the cell phone is important, and then they have DoyleRichmond.com that's going through the screen right there. And that's my office number. It's right next to that one. But DoyleRichmond.com, and they can do a quick search, and they can find any type of property that they're looking for in any particular area. And then obviously contact Dave and I by email or by phone and start the process. We do that so many times with people, and then get that process going, spend some time up here. And eventually, if it's the right fit and the right thing right now, they'll make a purchase. If it's not, then they'll stay in touch and maybe share some of their friends with us. So
right, maybe once they get to princess status, they'll give you a call back and maybe get something different. But
this is my little worker one. This is one that's going to go to school, and she's going to have a great day, and she's getting her first day of gymnastics, and
really
not her first day, but her next level. So
that's awesome, Chanel. Now I have to say before we go that one of my favorite parts about this job here at TV8 Summit is that I've had the pleasure of watching Doyle's kids grow up on this set, and it's amazing because Chanel was how old when she first came in?
Oh gosh, I think she was 2 when she first came in.
And you're how old now? You're 7? Oh my gosh, I tell you what. Well, it has been such a pleasure having you guys here this morning. Thank you so much for coming. I know princesses are really busy, and we really appreciate that you took the time to be here. And get in touch with Doyle if you have any real estate questions or you're thinking about it. These are the guys that are going to take the best care of you while you're here in Summit County.
You.
And so excited that Father Doyle could be here on my birthday.
And we wish you well. And we'll see you more. I know that you'll come back and see us.
That's right. I can't stay away. All right, you guys, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with more Summit Sunrise. So don't